Okay, so I'm walking along the back porch, and I have hostas planted here. I call this a horseshoe-shaped garden here. Not horseshoe, half moon. Got the H right. These are some asters that I bought last fall and stayed in the pots all winter long, and now I need to get those in the ground. That's my watering station. I had a carpenter build that for me this year, and it was working out really well. Here's another azalea that's really old. As you can see, I have scapes coming on the daylilies. This is a blue boa augustaceae that wintered over in my garage, and as you can see, it started to bloom. Butterflies really like that. There's another salvia in the pot. There's a hot lips in the ground. There's some angelonia in a pot, the purple. That's another gara in a pot there. I have hot lips in a pot. That's a purple salvia in a pot. There's a hostas getting ready to bloom. There's a lantana in a pot. Red Dallas, or Dallas red I should say. That is the salvia in the pot is rockin' deep purple, and that will get almost as tall as the stakes. There's another lantana that overwintered in my garage, and it's called Luscious Grape. And there's another one of those lantanas, the Dallas Red. I only have 2 hanging plants, and that's enough. That's a little small petunia type plant. It's really pretty, two-toned. I have another feeder for the smaller birds right there. It's a bluebird feeder, but different types of birds go in it. Chickadees and titmice, and sometimes the catbirds get in there. That catbird just flew there with a piece of something in its mouth, and it must be going somewhere to build a nest. There are plenty of catbirds this year. This is a salvia blackened bloom, B-L-O-O-M. You can see the foliage is crinkled as well as with bird poop on there. They get on these hoops, which wish they wouldn't do, but the other advantage of having the hoops is that the hummingbirds like them. And this is a lantana that I bought that was in a hanging basket, and I transplanted it. And this is another of the rockin' deep purple salvia, and I also have an albuterton in a pot there. Hummingbirds like these. And in this area right here, these are all rockin' deep purple salvia plants that came back from last year. They overwintered. There's about 20 of them. There's the 2 that are blooming I bought to fill in, but the rest of them are all from last year, so that's a plus. I never expected that because they're not really hardy to this area, this zone. And something is chewing on these leaves too, but I guess that's all part of nature, and you either worry about it or don't, and usually I don't worry about it. But you can see the progress that these rockin' deep purple salvias have made with growing. I'm going to turn it off now and continue up, but also you can see the many scapes coming on the species daylilies, the fulva, and they'll be blooming soon. I'm surprised that they haven't bloomed. A flower hasn't opened already. Maybe they have.